I'm loving this nice weather.
It's been great. Another nice day across, especially northern Utah. Started off the day a little questionable because we had all those clouds in place. A few mountain showers, but giving way to sunny skies here throughout the afternoon. And once again, temperatures climbing. Warmer than yesterday, again making it the warmest day of the year, making it up to 75 degrees in Salt Lake City, as we can see from our Oquirrh Mountain camera. Looking across the Salt Lake Valley, hardly a cloud in the sky. Winds fairly light. A little bit of a breeze there from the northwest, anywhere between 10 to 15 miles per hour. But as you can see, just a line of 70s from Salt Lake City down through Provo, Upton, Ogden as well. Now, looking at the water situation, snowpack this year, well, as we started the year off, we actually were tracking close to where we were looking at last year, which was record-breaking snowfall. Now, as we look, of course, as we looked at the later winter months, and now what's going on, we're beginning to see that spring runoff. So this blue line is the average. This is where we're at this year. This was last year. So we're actually accelerating just a little bit as we've been finding temperatures here over the past week above normal. And we're going to really accelerate it because we're cranking up the heat, as mentioned, where we're going to see near record-breaking temperatures, especially as we move into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which means we've got to be cautious around those rivers because they'll be running faster and definitely cold. Now, as we had those clouds across northern Utah, as they move southward, a little instability. We saw some developments of some isolated thunderstorms moving just east of Price. They're exiting the state. A few light showers through central Utah, having most of the impact across the mountains, but again, it's fairly isolated as we'll be looking at things clearing off across southern Utah, and we're going to keep it clear for the rest of the afternoon into the evening across the north and really overnight as well, with high pressure still having the major influence across the weather pattern throughout the state, and it's forcing the storms which begin to move towards Utah northward, where we just get clipped with some clouds and maybe a mountain shower, but holding on to these hot temperatures as this high pressure really kind of builds towards the state and strengthens, as I mentioned, as we move until Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So looking ahead, the possibility of rain, at least for the next 48 hours, you can see extreme eastern Utah, maybe a brief shower extreme northern Utah over the next 24 hours, but next really 2 days, it's going to be dry, as it's been a dry April. And I don't think we'll see additional rainfall, so we'll kind of have to put that stamp on April 2020 as the driest April on record. So looking at your forecast then for tonight, it's clear. We're getting down into the low 50s. Mild. It's a little cooler, though, because we don't have the cloud cover, but still temperatures as we look at your morning lows above normal and afternoon highs once again above normal. Climbing, making it adding on to the warmest day of the year. For tomorrow, upper 70s in Salt Lake City, low 80s in Provo, mid 70s in Price, getting back into the 80s in Moab. We'll make it into the 80s in Cedar City, 90s in St. George. We'll see a lot more sunshine across southern Utah, even in the afternoon. A few more clouds rolling through the north as we head into the afternoon, so expect to see increasing clouds throughout the day, and especially as we look along the Wasatch Front. But sunshine and hot and even hotter Wednesday. Look at that, 97 degrees, 95 on Thursday. People that have pools, they're loving it. They're secluded. They're obeying, of course, the parameters, and you'll be looking for that to get that relief. But Mother Nature will bring in slightly cooler temperatures next weekend. Northern Utah, it's upper 70s tomorrow, a little cooler on Tuesday, then it's 80s Wednesday and Thursday. Also 70s for the weekend. Really, as we get those temperatures in the 70s, that's a nice range. But once, well, as we look at this week and looking for the month of April, we don't see that possibility of rain.